What's up, bro? So you know what else crazy though? I guess I can leave it alone. But you know what else has been crazy over the years? Over the years, what been crazy was that a lot of people had to hear about, Catholics, the Catholic Church, and to whoever was able to inform a person to not use people's names in vain or do stuff. I had to learn, like I said, that it was this Christly figure. And you know why I say that? Because if you grew up as a Christian believer or a religious believer, you tend to as a believer, you tend to want to go with the flow of the belief of them, or you tend to want to adhere to a lot of the words, whether he said them or they were true or not. You tend to think that's your obligation to do so. Well, the problem is Catholics, believe in. They think, they believe Jesus is so holy that they worship his mother and everything else, right? So when you find out that Catholics worship Jesus to a different degree, to a complete different degree, right? When Catholics believe him to a different degree, and you hear about how, I guess I want to say in the past 10 years, maybe longer than that, they have finally started having cases or legal cases about child molestation against little boys for the most part. So some of these people, have been convicted of that or charged with it. You know what I mean? And I won't tell you how they handle the cases and all of that stuff. I hate to do so, but for the most part, this same name or this same representation has been displaying nothing but child molestation. And again, I just always say, check it out, check it out, because it's only as real as you can see it or believe it. You know what I mean? It's only as real as you can see it or believe it, and I'd rather you believe it. Because, like I said a long time ago, you gotta give people credit who certify themselves and being a reporter or saying something. They don't go out their way to make this shit up. You know what I mean? Little boys between 8 and 12 years old got the Pope or the reverends at these Catholic places, avoiding legal cases, avoiding being charged with molesting or sexually abusing kids. Getting away with that stuff. It was over 10, 15 years ago. You can dig and do your own research. They have done so. So now we're here in a time now where it was very highly hell no, not accepted. And here he is imaging himself, sexualizing men now. So do your reading. Do some reading on your spare time. I don't got a lot of spare time nowadays, and I wish I did. But I don't say it's not important. I don't be just be saying stuff. I might, somebody tell me something all the time. I always hear about something. And I don't dig too deep. I find this crap on Channel 10 News sometimes. You know what I mean? Channel 6 News. So I don't dig too deep. But it's right there, and they tell you about this stuff. Do you know what child molesters can't do any longer? They no longer can hang around kids. You can't, what they say, I forget, somebody told me, 3-block radius of a school or something like that. You can't come within 2 blocks of any school. And that's what America does. You can't even come around these joints. So you can Google your first and last name, and you pop it right into the list. And the cops be right there on your behind. So imagine religion trying to plagiarize a man and use his name to carry out all of this stuff while I'm mentioning all this crazy crap they learn how to do. Blood in your bio. It's terrible. But they would do that. But they would do so. do so. Yeah, just drinking some coffee right now. But that's the gist of it, man. So then it turned into taking, they start taking people hostage with this shit, yo. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. That's what it is, though. Have a good day. Hydrate.